Hey y'all, it's your boy Big Mike. You know that dude you be seeing on the streets and be like, hey, ain't that dude that be doing them YouTube videos? Yeah, that's me. And for today's topic, we're going to be talking about me winning the lottery. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm going to start playing them Powerballs and Mega Millions, and hopefully I'm gonna come into some money sooner than later because it's like I've gotten my disability approved and it's taken 18 years for that to happen, and I'm not even getting all my back time, my back pay from that. And it's like when it did get approved, my lawyer got 1/3 of it, like just the whole off top, just it don't make sense. It's just like they automatically got their money without me even having to give it to them. Just real quick, just got their little payment and dipped. But no, I think I'm a firm believer in what goes around comes around kind of thing. You know, this is kind of like on Instagram. It was a comment that I made about it being karma, and it's people when you take advantage of somebody and you keep doing it over and over, there's some consequences for that. And in the Bible it says the riches of the rich of the I'm having a hard time with the actual scripture or whatever, but what all these wicked people do, they steal and con you out of money that you didn't work so hard for, or just some kind of way ended up getting. And like I said, you're gonna have to just be accountable for what you do to somebody who deserves that money that they have. And I'm kind of having my first meal of the day, so it's technically lunch or dinner type food, but it's officially breakfast for me since it's my first meal. So I got 2 hamburgers and a little spaghetti here. I don't really think that I'm a pushover, but I have been taking advantage of these little online scams, and I don't even want to go into that much detail about it, but I know everything happens for a reason, and I'm at where I'm at back here in the South where I don't want to be, because if I was still at where I was at, which was in Michigan, I probably would have been in jail or something, because my wait until it cools down and then retaliate game is a little intense. So I'm guessing it's best that I'm in this house arrest kind of situation, and just I'm thankful for what I got and what I'm going through to get to where I got to go. But for this to not be so much about what I feel I deserve for my SSI, after 18 years, I was hoping to get close to 100 grand, like 90 something, and I didn't get 25% of that because, even though I was keeping up with my appeals and kept getting denied and stuff like that, I didn't get like half, not even nowhere near 25% of what I felt I was expecting. But like I said, everything happens for a reason. The only thing I have to do right now is think positive and be patient. The next time I get out, I'm going to buy me some Powerball and Mega Million tickets and have a real intense conversation with God about how I should spend it. Because I have no intention of giving it to any relative or any quote unquote childhood friend even, because these are the people who have been taking advantage of me over the years. So I think I'm gonna play the generous person to some stranger, like it was done to me a lot of times over the last few years. I had this one lady, this was at the beginning of this whole pandemic or whatever, like in 2020. I was like maybe $17 short of getting everything that I had went grocery shopping for, so I had to put some of that back. And this lady that was behind me, I did not know, she not only paid for what I was already had in my cart and paid for, but the stuff that I didn't wasn't able to afford, she paid for all of that. And this was like almost about $93, $97, somewhere around there. And just, I don't know what she did for a living, but lady, you know who you are. If you can see this video, I want to thank you again and again. I've talked about this a number of times, and it's like it's happened a couple of times. It wasn't just that one lady that did it, but I guess the best thing I could do is pay it forward, because like I didn't have the money to pay her then. But if I see somebody that's short on something and I have some extra money to pay for, I'm gonna help them out. Them pre-made burgers from Walmart, I ain't gonna lie to you, them things be busting. I mean, tender, just like, I don't know what the mixture of the ground beef is, but kind of get on to the little fun part after the fact. Talking about what I would do if I were to win either or both of the Mega Millions and Powerballs. I know both of them are over 100,000 each, and I'm just believing, putting this positive energy in my surroundings to like just believe that it ain't even a if, when I do win these large amounts of monies, what I am going to do is fund my own business being open. So I don't have to depend on no loan from any bank and or any other institution that provides grants. When I was in college, taking my online classes, they kept saying, tap that resource of the SBA. They help you get your money, and small businesses are qualify for certain grants and stuff like that. And that was back in 2018 when I graduated from Independence University, and my whole credit score and that whole thing ain't just the best to be asking for large amounts of money when I don't have that much as collateral. But like I said, I'm believing that God had something financially stored up for me that is way over there in the abundance category. The name of my YouTube channel is called The One Man Show, and it was supposed to be a how-to cooking channel, but it just kind of morphed into me just being talking more about just any kind of topic that just comes up in my head, and halfway kind of having a little mukbang, because I always eat something during my videos. But I'm thinking about just creating a different channel once I get my own place, after I win those Mega Millions and Powerballs that I so richly deserve. as soon as I have those millions in my bank account, I'm definitely gonna start investing in some kind of real estate, commercial and residential. And there's a part in the movie called Brother, Where Art Thou? Where this guy, I believe his name was Dahmer, he says a man ain't a man if he don't own land. So I definitely got to get my real estate on over here. Even before I had, well, will have the money, I was offered the opportunity to have 2 pieces of real estate which I could have used to rent out, and I kind of passed because they were fixer-uppers, and at the time I didn't have any kind of reliable income. So that's why I'm kind of kicking myself in the rear end about just getting into real estate right now, and not just saving every little penny that I had. But at the time when I was young, I just thought that the money was just gonna keep flowing in. So when the well run dry, I'm over here crossing my arms and staring at the wall like coulda, woulda, shoulda. But it took after me going to college to get more business minded. Because the name of the course that I was taking was business management and accounting. I've had a lot of people say that you don't have to go to college to get educated on running your own business or whatever, but I'm proud of my accomplishments because I know I did my thing when I was in college. I mean, it's like I made the honor roll twice and had a grade point average of 3.57, and then the second time, excuse me, it was 3.63. Almost a perfect 4.0. But yeah, them student loans still ain't paid. But that's the first thing that I'm gonna do as far as some debt that I need to get canceled. I'm gonna pay that student loan off, because that's like a good $35,000 that I just want cleared off my record. I also got a whole lot of medical bills that accumulated over them 18 years trying to get my disability approved, and I have no idea how much all of that's going to cost. But with Mega Millions and Powerball type money, it's going to be a drop in the bank, a drop in the bucket, whatever that saying is. Comment below and let me know, what's the first thing that you would buy if you won the Mega Millions or Powerball? Or past tense, if you already won, what did you buy? After I pay my truck off, I'm going to get my 1983 Chevy Monte Carlo fully restored, and I'm gonna spend a good $50,000 just getting that tip-top car show ready. That thing gonna be so clean, oh my goodness. But I for sure plan on getting me a luxury car. And it ain't no Benz or no Lexus, but it's going to be that Bentley Mulsanne. They stopped making those in, I think, either 2020 or 21. But that extended wheelbase one, oh boy, I'll pay whatever it costs for me to get one of those. That is my favorite luxury car of all. Get my own place. I figure my first house should be around $500,000. I don't need no $20 million house when it's just going to be me living there. I don't have any kids or no significant other that's going to be living there until I come across this miraculous person. But that's pretty much it. I mean, just real estate and my business, the one-man show. That's going to be the name of the restaurant too, by the way, not just the name on this YouTube channel. But definitely invest in some stocks, and just do some traveling. I got a whole lot of places outside the United States that I want to go. It's like every place that I want incorporated into my restaurant business, as far as the soul food, of course, but outside of that, it's going to be the Mexican and the Japanese and the Arabic and the Italian, that are the five cuisines that I want to showcase in my business. So those are places that I want to see firsthand on the authentic ism of how they make things, and just what all goes into each individual recipe. I mean, it's like I can't just just steal theirs. I don't want to, because every time I look at a recipe, I automatically do a remix and think of how I want to make it unique for my business, whatever. Excuse me. But no, it's just like, what would you like to do with your lottery winnings? I'm curious and would like to know. But that's pretty much it for today, folks. I just had this on my mind for the last couple of days. I've been looking at all kind of what happened when other people won the lottery and they just squandered it all away within 5-10 years or whatever. And I'm like, how in your right mind could you win multiples of millions of dollars and end up going back to having to work for someone else? That don't make sense to me. All these guys that buy these luxury cars and trick off the money on women and drugs, and like, you God blessed you with all this money and you ended up hanging yourself because you just had to go bankrupt because you kept giving the money away. And no, that is not how I get down. I made all of my payments to whoever I owe, so when they, or if they do just come across wherever I end up talking about, hey cuz, loan me this, like, Rick, I'm good for it, you remember I loaned you that money a long time ago. Good luck with that. You might not want to hit that snooze button and make your way to that job that you hate, because I ain't got nothing for you. Like I said, I'd rather give it to some person who I don't even know and not even ask for anything back before I give it to any relative. But yeah, like I said, if y'all like this video, I would greatly appreciate it if y'all hit it with the thumbs up. That would be so cool. Like I said, leave a comment below and let me know what you would like to do if you want all this money. And share the video, because somebody else might want to see it and just get some ideas, or give me some ideas on what I should invest in. But if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, that's gonna do it for this week, folks. I'm gonna see y'all in another 7 days. I holla.